Hello there and welcome to BE with Andy and Jill.
Jill and Andy, but here we go. So it's been a while actually. We've not done any for a few days actually because we've been that busy. We've done a few webinars, seminars. In fact, Andy's done one to Canada today. But we've done a few locally. We've worked in partnership with people. And what we thought we'd try and do is distill some of the learnings and some of the messages that have come out of those and share them with all of you. There's lots and lots of super nuggets.
So the first one we're going to talk about is that we hosted and worked alongside Unlimited Business Magazine. Make sure you check it out. It's a great online magazine at the moment, just sharing really what's going on in Sheffield with some of the dynamic businesses. And they usually have a quarterly social. Well, we thought we'd do them virtually, online. 50 businesses there, and I interviewed 3 real brilliant examples of leadership here in Sheffield. And what we thought we'd do with each of these BEs is just take you through the key learning from each one. You will be able to watch it again. You can see the video of the webinar. But the first one we want to talk about was a brilliant interview with Arnie Singh of City Taxis. Jill.
Okay, so I obviously knew of the taxi. Who doesn't know the taxis here in Sheffield? But what I was particularly impressed with was, well, really how he started. Not started his business, but started the conversation. As you can imagine, when COVID-19 came about, the whole business, off a cliff. Nobody is wanting taxis. And I was absolutely stunned by he told us, the weekly value of taxis. Oh my gosh. And how much we'd lost in business. I think it was
about 80%.
80%, so he said, oh, what was I going to do? I could go in a hole, I could cry. He said, but I pulled myself together. He said, and first of all, which is what I loved, he said, right team, how are we going to come out of this being a reputable business that has really stepped up in the city, in the region, made a difference, and is known that we really did something to be proud of during this really tough, unprecedented time.
And the key thing that he talked about was relationships. He said he built the business on relationships, and he actively looked to actually build on those now and actually talk to people about how could they help, and equally how could he help them, but actually called in on some of those relationships. And I think something we've always talked about is, relationships aren't just a short-term thing. And he gave us some great examples of whether it was with the bank, was a big one, but also contact at the NHS, looking at how they could create offers to help them deliver what they were supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we've always talked that people buy from people, people bank with people, and I think a lot of us are struggling at the minute in terms of this anonymous, faceless, we're all applying for the C-bills, the bounce back loans, whatever it may be. Because of his personal relationship, he was able to talk to a real person and get something sorted out very quickly, which then enabled him to focus on his business and to move forward. So I think there's a lot to be said for those one-to-one personal relationships.
But then it's about creating and building on collaboration, and he explained the whole thing about City Grab. For those that don't know, City Grab is an app that basically allows you to order food from local restaurants, but ours here in Sheffield. And what he's actually created is a lifeline for some, including a local fish and chip shop that was actually on its knees, and they're now selling more fish and chips than they ever were before COVID-19. So opportunities for some. But there's this thing again about sort of accelerating, spotting an opportunity, which they're already talking about, but actually making it work and actually getting people on board to actually make that work. So it's about, yes, relationships, but it's about actively collaborating with people to help move things forward.
Yeah, and what I liked was the win-win relationship. It wasn't just about City Taxi or City Grab. It was like, we've got a lot of businesses here in Sheffield, a lot of food businesses that are really struggling. How can we collaborate and do something that helps us but helps them as well? And the fish and chip shop was a great example, but I personally know lots and lots of existing businesses that, my crikey, the City Grab app and that process is really helping them to reach a market. And I think, in the new, which we'll talk about, is I think, this will be an added service to them. They won't just rely on people coming to their system. They will actually be working collaborative, and I loved that. And then I particularly loved that this all giving back thing, what they're doing with the NHS and the week.
At weekends, all the delivery fees that they get are going to a local charity. So Western Park guys were there, and they were sort of saying that they got a chunk of money from them. So it's this whole idea of, yes, let's make a commercial thing of this, but also let's keep giving back and stick with the
but
ethos
even
of the
that
organisation.
was lovely, because I mean we've all got take note with doing stuff for the NHS, and certainly for the first 4 weekends all of the fees were dedicated to the NHS. But then what they recognised is there's other charities out there that have been affected, that are hurting, that aren't getting the revenue. So then they went to each weekend doing a different charity. Again, a lovely, we're going to spread the love, as it were, and share it out with people. So I really liked that too.
And the last big learning for me was actually how he's going to leverage this. He's already got other cities interested, it's accelerated it forward. So, you know, I think it's something that he's saying will become an integral part of their business, or even a business on its own, as they develop and move things forward. So as well as looking at the short term, he created that time to think about the bigger picture and look at what's going ahead in the future.
And I think he did say, you know, already it's going live in, I don't know, Newcastle, Manchester, something like that, which was fantastic. 10 or 11 places across the UK, which is great. But even then internationally, you know, he said he'd been talking to Helsinki, he'd been talking to places. So again, that big picture where he can actually, from city taxis, take something on an international platform, which I thought was just really, really inspiring.
So just one thing, think about your relationships. Are you maximising them? Are you collaborating? Are there opportunities to collaborate with people? And also, can you maybe look at the bigger picture and look at the long term? Who are the relationships you should be creating and making this stuff work for you and for your business?
Okay, so that's the first one. Remember, there are 3 of these. So keep in touch with us, keep coming back to us when we reveal the other gems from the other 2 speakers.
You can actually see the video as well. We'll put a link so you can actually see that. You can actually rerun the webinar if you wish. But always say is keep safe, keep healthy, keep thinking in 3D.
Bye bye from BE.